Hi guys, I hope you guys are all well today. I hope you're having a blessed Sunday. So today's video is all about a book haul, and to be specific, Christian books. So I am going to get to it now. So I ordered some books from Amazon, build, and I got into this whole thing where you just click one book and you're like, oh, that book seems interesting, let me see. So yeah, it's going to be quite a long video, and so yeah, get ready. So the first book that I got is this one. I've always wanted a woman's Bible. Like, you know, when you're little, you have a children's Bible, then a teenage Bible, and then you have a woman's Bible, and then you have a bride's Bible, and I think that's it then. And I have 4 Bibles now. I have a Dutch Bible and then one Bible that I thought that I lost, and then I found it, but then around that time I bought a new one, so now I've got 4. And the reason why I bought this Bible is that I've always wanted a woman's Bible. I just feel like how they have men's Bible and children's Bible, there's some Bibles, like in the Bible, yes, it still explains, you know, the same wording and everything, but it has more things into it as well. So for example, this one, it has a word study, Bible study, case studies, and it also looks at, you know, different females in the Bible as well, when they were born, what they did, and, you know, and it also kind of teaches you what type of a woman you should be, what type of woman God wants you to be. Yeah. So I'm just going to show you how it looks like inside. So for example, this is Genesis. Let me just get rid of this box. Yes. Let me get rid of this box. So as you can see, it says Genesis, and then there's a timeline, and then it has, you know, that's the Bible, that's when it starts, like God's word starts, and then it has like definitions, as well as it also says what is Genesis about, who wrote Genesis, why should women read Genesis, and then it also explains, it also asks you questions and some essay questions, and it also talks about Eve because she's in Genesis, well, in the first chapter. So yeah, it's amazing. I am pretty excited about this Bible. This is my Bible that I'm going to be reading from now on. I probably will be taking the yellow one, goldy yellowish, no, yellow one, orangey yellow, to church. But actually no, I might as well just take this, and because it kind of, although it's big, it will fit my bag, so that's cool. I also ordered this book, and it is by J. Lee Grady, and the foreword is by Margaret Finberg, and it is titled Fearless Daughters of the Bible. And it says what you can learn from the 22 women who challenged tradition, fought injustice, and dared to lead. And if I am honest, when I went on Amazon and I saw this book, I was like, oh, interested. And when you click on look inside, it shows you like different titles, but it doesn't show you the book, like you can't read it properly. And Priscilla was in, and as you know, Priscilla is in the Bible. Well, if you didn't know, there's a woman called Priscilla who's in the Bible, and it starts from Act 18. And so if you want to know, Act chapter 18, that's where Priscilla comes, and she was brave. And I aspire to be that woman. I inspire to be Priscilla. I inspire to be exactly like Priscilla. So I say I'm Priscilla. So yeah, it's I'm pretty excited to read this book and find out the different females that were brave and independent and fought injustice. I also ordered this book by Heather Lindsay. It's quite an old book. I have heard people talk about it, and I've read book reviews about it, and it is an amazing book, and reviews as well, and it has been a blessing to so many females out in this world. It is called Dusty Crowns, and it's dusting yourself off from the inside and out, getting rid of the distractions and becoming the woman God has called you to be. And that itself kind of tells me, wow, this is a book that you definitely should read. So I am pretty excited. It says, learn what it means to be the crown of Jesus Christ and the crown of your physical husband from inside and out. Learn to protect your heart, mind and life from distractions. Learn to enjoy the current season of your life and develop into the woman God has called you to be. Learn to refuse to settle for anything or less than God's best for your life. See yourself how God sees you, valued, beautiful and special in His eyes. That's amazing. So I am really stoked. I can't wait to read this one too. She has written another book, and this is a one that's recently as well. I think she just published it in July, so actually this month. And it is really, in America, everyone is on about it really. And it's called The Purpose Room. And when it came out, I was like, The Purpose Room, is it like a special, like a prayer room where you go into to find your purpose? But this book is a meeting place where you discover, accomplish and birth your God-given purpose. As I said, I always say that we are here for a purpose. We have been called to do something. And God has a calling for each and every one of us. Like, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what your past was, or who you were in the past, or what you've done in the past. It doesn't matter, because God has called you to do something special, and it's your, it's your choice to find out whether you want to find out really. And I feel like you need to find out, because otherwise you live in a world that you just exist. I do not want to exist, and I know you don't want to exist either. So I don't think it's aimed at females per se. So this is a book that a guy and female, everyone could read this. Yeah, you can all read it and find out your God-given purpose, because that's quite important. Don't live just ordinary. Don't live the life that the world has created for you. Live the life that God has created for you. Then I also ordered this book called, I bought this book, it's by Chloe M. Gooden. I found her on Instagram, and there was a post, and I liked her quote, and I clicked on her to see what she has, and I found out that she is a mentor and she's an author, and she had quite a few books out, so I was like, oh, this is amazing. So this book is called Not Tonight, My Worth is Far Above Rubies. It's like Proverbs 31 when it says like, you're more, as in a female, is worth far than above rubies. And it's about a biblical insight on how to remain abstinent in a sexually charged world. We live in the 21st century, and everything in this world, unfortunately, is all sex-driven, and it's annoying sometimes, because it's not really something that we should be advertising in front of us. And as a Christian, and as a woman that strives to be and desires to be a Proverbs 31 woman, I am pro this completely. I want to not do anything that would harm me. I wouldn't do anything that would go against God, because God Himself said that it's good to keep yourself and keep that special gift and give it to someone special. And the only person I believe, and that the word says that they should be able to get, is your husband or your wife, vice versa. We're not going to discriminate here. So definitely reading this book. It says how sexual temptation is one of the hardest temptations to deal with. We all desire to feel that oneness with someone, but the world has us seeking it the wrong way, and we are getting a false sense of love. Well, don't feel awkward. This is not only a struggle for you, but many others. You are not alone, even though you may feel like you are the only person trying to live right. There are many others that are silently battling the struggle. I know it's hard, for I was in your place at one time. Remember, all things are possible with God. God would not give us the desire to procreate and have a helpmate and not fulfill that need. God will supply all your needs, but you have to be patient and let your desire be fulfilled in His timing. So I can't wait. I also got another book from her. This is a recent one that she's written, and I think she published it, I think it must be this month or last month, and it is Single, Celibate and Dating. So this is for everyone that's single, dating, wants to be celibate, or someone that's thinking of being celibate, or someone that's thinking of, like keeping themselves, or read it. Just read it, because it's a guide and it will tell you the do's and don'ts. it also questions some questions that you probably wouldn't ask someone. It probably would be in there. So it says, single, celibate and dating. Exposes the spiritual, emotional and physical reasons you should wait for marriage. Serves as an updated version of Not Tonight, which is the other one that I just read, and focusing on celibacy and dating. Gives you a step-by-step guide on the do's and don'ts of life. Give tips and advice for a new or transitioning celibate, single, abstinent couple. Sorry, I didn't say that properly. And she put that, I know it's hard, but you can do this and it'll be well worth the wait. That's good. Ooh. And then she's got this other book, and it is Single to Married, Becoming Who You Are in Christ and Better Complement as a Potential Wife. I personally feel like, yes, I am not married, and some people maybe would say, well, why don't you just read those books like when you're married, so then you can just read it. I just feel like it's good to prepare yourself now, and then when you're married, you already know those things, so then, things that might have not known might happen would be prevented. So, it's all nice. What I realised is that people just look at weddings and they're like, especially like Bella and I, you'll look at it and you'll like the pictures and you're like, oh, my days are so amazing. Oh, look at her dress. Oh, look at the decor. Oh, look at the bridesmaids. Oh, look at the grooms. Oh, I want this too. But then, at the end of the day, the next day you're married. What's next? You're going to live with this person forever and ever. So it'll be best for you to prepare now, to know what to do, how to compromise, because you're independent at the moment if you're single, and so you might be a bit selfish, so you need to learn how to be selfless. And it kind of tells you when you would be ready as well. By reading this, you might find out some things you'll be like, oh no, I'm not ready for this yet, like I think I need to take some time. So maybe some people would say, yeah, I'm ready to get married now and now. But then maybe reading this book, you'll be like, oh, maybe I'm not ready yet because I need to deal with this. I need to deal with that. I need to get to know myself more before I would let someone know me, or I need to love myself more before I give someone the chance to love me too. So yeah, I'm going to be enjoying this book too. This is a very funny thing. You'll probably be thinking, why did I buy 2 books? Well, when Priscilla, I'm not going to be speaking in third person, but I went on Amazon and I must have clicked twice. When I got this box full of books, I was like, oh my days, they gave me 3 books, like another free one, so yay. And I was like, no, they wouldn't, because I don't think that was part of the deal. And so I went online and I found out that I ordered 2 books instead of 1. Yes, I can return this book, but no, I won't be returning this book because I'm going to give this book to someone special, someone that would like this book too. So yeah, it'll be a gift to someone else. So yeah, it's The Power of I Am, and it's by Joel Austin. I've never read any of his books before, but this will be my first. I've watched him on YouTube and I watched him on like programs and stuff. And the reason why I bought this book is The Power of I Am. It just stand out to me, and it says 2 words that will change your life. And I feel like the word I am is something. It's like you're prophesizing something into your life. It says, so when you go through the day saying I am blessed, blessings pursue you. When you say I am talented, talent follows you. And when you say I am healthy, health heads your way. And when you say I am strong, strength tracks you down. So it says, when you learn to harness the power of I am, you will discover unique abilities and advantages you never knew you had. You will build the self-assurance to face any obstacles that comes your way. So yeah, I'm excited, and I know the person that I'm going to give this book will be excited too. So it'll be blessing to our lives. So yeah, it should be a good time read. So what I'm going to do is I'm definitely going to be reading my Bible, my new Bible, and I will start off reading the Fearless Daughter book, because I feel like that's one of the books that I should be reading first. I'm reading other books as well at the moment. Oh, before I forget, I ordered this book sometime, it's been a while ago, and it's called 1 Minute Prayers for Women. I don't know who wrote this book, but what I'll be doing is I will put all where I got the books from as well, their link as well, so if you want to order anything then you can as well. So this is 1 minute prayers, so it's for females as well. So what you do is it goes like that, so it gives you a topic and a Bible verse, and then you pray. There's times that sometimes it's, the time to pray, maybe you wanted to pray for like half an hour, but then you can't. But then, I feel like you should pray anyway. So this has been quite helpful when I've been busy with work, when I've been coming home quite late, or when I wake up early in the morning, or when before I go to bed, or maybe in the midday. If I've got time, or during lunchtime, you just read it really quickly. Sometimes I take it to work and read it then I read like 3 chapters or 2 or 1 a day. But it's been a blessing, and I am so happy that I found this book and those other books that I'm going to be reading as well. As you can see, my bookshelf is packed with law books. My plan is to get rid of all the books and fill it with Christian books, and because I feel like it's good to read, especially if you as a Christian books, because there's so many books out there. Whatever you're going through, there's a book out there that would help you, or things that you're looking for. So if you're looking for your purpose, as I said, there's a book about purpose, like finding out your purpose. If you are finding a book about like marriage, singleness, or about like parenting, like it's out there. Just go to Amazon or go to your nearest bookstore, it might be there. This book haul was to show you what books are out there and show you some books that you may want to order as well and read for yourself. I hope those books will be a blessing to you if you do order it, or if you do go and look and research about it. I know it will be a blessing to me, and it will be a blessing to my sisters as well, because once I finish reading one of my books, I'll probably give it to my sisters to read as well, my little sisters to read it too, so they can be blessed by it too. I hope you guys have an amazing Sunday, and take care and stay blessed. Bye bye.